E fala pessoal, eu sou o Felipe Mac. Eu tava demorando um pouquinho porque eu tava tentando fazer uma pequena divulgação. Mas vamos aí, antes de a gente falar com a principal, vamos procurar primeiro ver as secundárias e aquele sinal de mais. A última vez que a gente viu uns sinais de mais foi quando a gente ganhou nossa Chocobo. E agora a gente usa ela pra vasculhar nos mapas. Então vamos trocar uma ideia com ele aqui. Augusto.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Ok.
Fine.
Certo.
If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Ok, vamos ver. O que aconteceu com o nosso ferreiro? Viviane, depois a gente conversa com você.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
Viviane, ajudante de cozinha.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew.
Vigarista.
It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Ok, então nessa secundária, essa daqui vai ser grande até então. Olha, tem coisas novas aqui, que é os novos capítulos que nós passamos. Aí fica disponível pra gente fazer, ó, reprise de frase, modo arcade. Tá, o que mais que tem? Aqui não tem aposentos de Clives e o nosso pequeno ferreiro aqui.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad.
A chama mais brilhante. Meu senhor Marques, uma vez mais peço que perdoe as boas-vindas meus homens no distrito Lázaro. Seguramente consegue entender que o senhor era a última pessoa que qualquer um de nós esperava ver em nossos portões. No diminuto espaço de tempo em que pudemos estar na companhia do outro, o senhor mostrou ser o mesmo homem que acompanhei a vento manso há tantos anos, o verdadeiro portador do legado de seu pai. Quem dera o Sr. Tyler, o Lorde Comandante e todos os outros que se perderam naquela noite ainda estivessem entre nós para testemunhar quão brilhante afulgura sua flama. Juro as espadas guardiões ao Senhor e a sua causa, e com orgulho coloco-me novamente ao seu lado. Wade. O Dom Alquês e os Imperiais estão no impasse. Rosnam uns para os outros, presas expostas feito vira-latas, mas ninguém toma iniciativa. Parece até que eles se trocaram da pilha de merda de Chocobo fedorenta e se meteram. Se eu fosse um homem de aposta, diria que esse conflito não vai começar tão cedo. Rodando notícias. Ok, Gav. Obrigado pelas informações. Vai ser importante quando a gente for conversar com a Vivian. Augusto tá aqui.
Long time no see, Clive. What are you doing?
Cavalo.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me? August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it. Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about. Why don't you tell us all the same? Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right, we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Ok.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now where the bleeding
Ô, Bulicast, como que você tá, mano? Seja bem-vindo à live, hein?
Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Ah, é verdade, esse é o nome do seu canal, né, mano? Das antigas. E aí, mano, como que você tá? Ok, né? Vamos então dar uma olhada aqui no... Vamos seguir esse finalzinho demais, vamos... Cara, eu tô achando que o ferreiro vai começar a forjar peças mais épicas. Ah, como Google. E também talvez dê níveis para nossas armas mais raras. Ok, perguntar sobre relatos de grifos. Eu vi você dizer que quer caçar um grifo. Eu tenho um anúncio perfeito para você. Um terror que os moradores locais chamam de hipogrifo. Ok. Nossa, que bonito, hein? Ah, vai treinar hoje? Ah, porrada, você vai apanhar lá, velho. Hipogrifo, ó, primeira vez que a gente vai ver um jogo, hein? Enquanto eu passava por uma trilha que conecta lá perdida e o Kernor, um dos nossos membros se deparou com um vento tão forte que torcia os troncos dos velhos carvalhos e ouviu um grito tão horrível que fez sair correndo. Ao serem questionados, os habitantes locais contaram que nessa área há um grifo ancião conhecido como hipogrifo, uma criatura odiada por seu apetite de chocobos e crianças. Ok. Ele vai dar para mim 20 de respeito e daí 8.500 de ouro. É esse mesmo que a gente vai. Ah, eu já falei com você, é o mesmo? Então bora. Vamos fazer essa missãozinha antes da gente continuar a campanha. Tá. Eu já usei já. Ok, repouso de Marta. Ah, cadê a ala perdida? A ala perdida está aqui. E... ok, então a gente vai aqui, ó. Na ala perdida. Beleza, bora. Ala perdida, vamos aqui. Ok, eu acho que se eu for por baixo... é um jeito de pensar. Se eu for por baixo, talvez a gente já encontre ele rapidamente. Aqui não, aqui a gente tá voltando de novo. Ok. Aqui mais não tem nada. Queria. Eu vou acabar indo por cima.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding in the hands of some bearers in the old Dutch.
Ok, rapaziada. Eu achei que vocês iam falar do hipogrifo.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Ambrosia não pode andar aqui? Não pode mesmo. Ah, aqui vem. Ei, Ambrosia. Tá escondido aí, capaz. Os bichos vão apanhar de chocobo. Será que tem troféu pra isso? Mas foi. Essa chocobo aqui é animal, viu? Você é louco. Não dá nada de experiência. Ok. Eu tenho que... eu vou catar, vou subir aqui, vou vir pra cá, ó. Mas eu posso vir aqui, ó, no advento, talvez ele esteja aqui, ó. Uma sugestão. Por que eu acho que ali, ó? Porque ele é uma área grande até, mano. Ah, eu esqueci de falar pra vocês, mas teve atualização, tá? O Final Fantasy XVI. Principalmente para mexer com desfoque de movimento, ó. Que no caso tá no 5 aqui. E agora você pode diminuir caso você sinta tontura ou isso te atrapalhe. Vamos aumentar um pouquinho aqui. Eu acho que só isso que mexeu muito aqui, cara. Eu acho que não mexeu mais muita coisa. Ah, tá. O controle também mudou. Agora tem mais opções. Então, o que me incomodava era só isso. Ah, não tem como subir lá. Eu achei que dava. Ok.
Straight home now.
Get him! You're finished!
Come on.
Eu achei que vocês iam seguir, mano, por isso que eu usei aquela magia. Quanto que você tira deles? Ih, louco.
All right. Be safe.
Cara, da ala perdida pra cá, mano. O grifo tá por aqui, mano.
There is no coin to be had in this miserable land, even if they wanted to trade with us.
I know. It was hard for us down here.
Que nada. Tá. A gente não viu ninguém. Aqui não pode, aqui eu vou sair dessa parte. Então vou ter que começar do zero aqui nessa. Sem chance.
Straight home now.
Aqui nível 15, mano. Não tem nem graça.
Over here! Get him!
É por isso que aqui não dá pra ficar parando toda hora, mano. Aqui vai dar lá no ninho do dragão. Talvez ele esteja aqui. Aquele ali, ó. Não. Olha ver aqui. Que eu não tô vendo. Eu não acredito que eu vou ter que voltar lá.
Ready, go?
Tá, o que que eu preciso fazer aqui, mano? Tadinho. Vamos embora, velho. Aqui ele não tá, mano. Eu pareci de longe, mano. Compensa batalhar com eles, dá muito pouco. É um chocobo, fi. Ah, é, tem uns que é do mal, né?
Papai, eu já bati o bicho do fogo.
Olha que legal. Ok. Me enganei legal. Tempos perdidos. Ah, vou fazer isso daqui então, galera. Vamos fazer isso daqui. Cara, e tava escrito, mano, que é a ala perdida.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Tá, vamos falar aqui com a açougueira.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Ok, galera, a gente achamos nossa secundária. O que nós iremos fazer? Acho tanto lugar aqui, nada é mais perto. Acho que aqui é perto. Talvez desse lugar aqui seja mais perto que onde eu tava pensando em ir.
Stay sharp.
Vamos descer pela escada aqui que é mais rápido. Pula aqui, pula aqui.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Let's go.
Pega o item e vaza, pega o item e vaza, pega o item e vaza. Ih, roscou.
Straight home now.
Será que é forte? Não é nada.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Não tem graça. Cinco.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Vamos voltar pro esconderijo, a gente já entrega a carne. Aí pelo jeito acho que já completa essa missão. E nós vamos voltar lá pro sinalzinho demais lá. Eu acho que esqueci de alguma coisa, por isso que ele não apareceu lá, aquele bicho.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Isso, é como se fosse um saquinho de moeda.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Experimenta você, Clive, primeiro. Isso, de dar pro seu chefe o veneno.
I present Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What, the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
Carne de escorpião.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Acabou. Signo de valentia, aumenta a defesa em 30. Eu já tinha uma já, só que não aumentava em 30. Aumentava em 10. Ok. Ó, eu precisava conversar com alguém mesmo, ó. Ou não. Pergunte sobre os atos de grifos. Ok. Enquanto eu passava por uma trilha que conecta lá perdida e Carnarvon, um dos nossos membros se separou com um vento tão forte. Tá aqui, ó. Era pra lá mesmo.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Ah, é 135. Nossa, tem mais aqui, ó. Aumentou.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Ok. A gente vai pra lá agora de novo. Com Zorabelli. Aqui, ó, lá perdida. Pode ser que seja antes, né? Mas antes não é, mano. Nós vamos mandar pro Nova Mundi.
Come on.
Eu suponho que seja naquela trilha pequenininha mesmo.
Time to fight.
Be safe.
Nice try. Get him. Go for it.
Caraca, mano, cadê esse bicho? Ah, tem um baú aqui. Não, já abri já.
To the stables, Carl.
É, pode ser que seja em cima também, né? É, pode ser que seja um caminho de cima.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding.
Sid?
Um negócio aqui que eu nem cheguei a visitar, mano. Bobina de orquestra mecânica. Sangue de boi. Sangue preto.
Can you believe we're standing in the hull of a ship that once sailed the skies? A pity it no longer flies. But then if the fallen hadn't, well, fallen, I suppose we wouldn't have this fine inn.
Ok. Deve ser por aqui, ó. Bastante árvores. Nível 13. Nem vou parar. Desse bicho, mano.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Acho que nós achamos, hein? Olha lá. Que da hora. Hipogrifo. Rank B. Recompensa. Que nível que ele é? 28. Anjo meu. Nossa. Sai. Pegou antes que não. Não dá pra ver nada. Pegou. $650. Escarlatita e meteorito. Um emo. Vai parecer um rapaz.
Something there, boy. Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
No contato da história.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but...
Mas...
Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Beleza. Bora então voltar lá pro esconderijo? Que eu quero fazer ainda uma missão principal, pelo menos uma. Bora. Eu acho que vai melhorar. Vai poder fazer mais coisa agora com ele. 55 minutos. Fizemos o que? Só 2 missõezinhas? Ah, vou estar conversando com ele.
Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Vai voltar a trabalhar.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Acabou. Casa de Ferreiro. E o povo vai ficar um pouquinho só poupar. Esquema de cinto de matador de dragão. Necessário para fabricar o cinto de matador de dragão. Uau. Bora então ver o que dá pra nós fazer? Eu não upei, galera. Você obteve o esquema do cinto matador de dragão. Esquemas desbloqueiam novos projetos de criação no martelo preto. Visite Blackthorn esconderijo para obter mais detalhes e requisitos materiais. Esse aqui é para criar, liga. Aí, no caso eu não vou criar nada. Tem esse daqui, ó. Ah, você vai falar que eu vendi. Não, acho que não.
And how am I meant to do that then?
O que é isso daqui? Electron. Tem um negocinho aqui. R1. Bracelete de dragão também. Massa gelatinosa. Oh, bem melhor, né? Mas 74 e pouco contra os 48 mil. Só a espada que... Não. A relampejo que eu já tenho no caso. Reforçar. Aí aqui não reforça nada que eu tenho. É, reforçar não. É só verde por enquanto.
Fine. What do you need? Back to work then.
Monster's taking quite a liking. I could have sworn we had a few more. Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these guardians of the flame?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
Ok.
All done?
Vamos conversar agora com a Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Vamos ver agora como que ficou o mapa.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth.
Fala, Alex, como que você tá? Tá assim, mano. Tá muito Game of Thrones.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood.
É a maior comparação que o pessoal tá fazendo na internet.
Phoenix Gate. We would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
And how may I assist you today?
Ó, galera, eu venho aqui, ó.
How may I help you today?
Aí eu posso clicar aqui. Aí aqui eu tenho que as pessoas que são aliadas. Aí eu tenho os nossos inimigos que estamos em conflito. Aí dentro da província da Rosária a gente tem bastantes aliados também, ó. E o amarelinho aqui acho que é o especial, né? Que no caso é o tio dele. A gente sabe que o irmão dele está vivo. E oi.
Eu quero duas.
Tá, eu vou pedir já. 2 ovos quentes.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Tá, e a gente vai agora pro... A gente vai então ao sopro do Draco. Homem de ferro.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Typical nobles.
Bora falar com a Jill também, galera.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox, the man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Galera, como que é uma missão principal? E essa missão aqui talvez seja demorada. No momento eu não vou fazer, galera. Tá, eu vou deixar para o próximo vídeo. E eu preciso saber também se aqueles acessórios que estão que tá pro Ferreiro fazer, se eu consigo fazer antes de ir pra missão. Tentar deixar o personagem mais forte.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Eu vou tentar deixar ele mais forte, tipo, procurar saber certinho.
And be thankful you got that much. Finished, are you?
Qual que é a música que nós conseguimos aqui? Ok, vamos aqui usar o martelo. Criar cinto de mata-draco.
Bring me the materials and I'll think about it.
Electro. Podia falar, né? Que quis aqui mais ou menos. E o bracelete de mata-draco. Massa gelatinosa e electro. Então, galera, vou ver se no próximo vídeo eu deixo meu personagem mais forte e depois a gente manda para a missão principal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado, apesar de a gente ter feito poucas missões hoje, mas cada vez o jogo é isso. Tem um pouquinho mais de CG, um pouquinho mais de história e ação frenética mesmo só na campanha. E quase que nós upamos o personagem hoje também, quase melhorou um nível. Olha quanto que faltou. Se eu tivesse matado todos aqueles bichos que eu deixei pra trás, tinha conseguido upar. Mas espero que vocês tenham gostado, até a próxima, valeu!